How am I doing, friends? Welcome back to a live stream, and Megan is with us. Now, today I'm going to be making a custom plush, and Megan is going to sit kind of right there because I'm going to be making a custom plush, and this plush is going to be of a character from one of my favorite series ever. It's called The Haunting Hour. Oh my God. It's called Haunting Hour. The episode is called Seance, and this is the character I'm going to make. Her name is Carla, and I'm going to be making a custom plush of her. Hey, Barbie and Kensworld, how you doing? How you doing? Megan says hi, and so does the grabber. So I'm going to put him next to Megan. He'll friggin' say. You guys can't see him. Hang on. There. Um, but yeah, we're going to be making a custom plush, and I got my canvas so I can see color right here. Okay, I'll put these two down because it keeps trying to fall. Where did I put my scissors? Oh, there they are. Hey. They say hey. Yeah, they're both kind of tired for today, so we're gonna lay down. But let's get started. Here's her, and the first thing I'm gonna make is her big poofy hair. So we're going to take the scissors and her hair. Ooh, almost cut my headphones. You know, you guys. I got a bunch of junk on my bed, so I apologize, but thank you so much, Dylan. So we're gonna make her hair. She has spike hair, so we're gonna make it like kind of like Lisa from The Simpsons. And the way her hair is going to go on her head, and I can use her actual hair to make her hair like super like poofy. I think this is going to work. Hello, Jurassic does stuff, man. I'm sorry I'm saying your name wrong, but I think the hot glue gun is ready. So I'm going to glue Carla's hair on her head. And this cannot reach no more than a couple of inches from the camera, so I'm going to try to show you guys how her hair is going to be on her. Um, and her hair is going to be like this. So I'm going to try my best to make her hair like the picture. I need more glue. Put the glue in the glue gun. I know you have a crush on Megan. I used to have a crush on. Dude, I do not have a crush on Megan. You're saying it right. Don't worry. Are you? What are you making? I am making the the Haunting Hour character called Carla from the Haunting Hour. That's her, and I'm making her poofy hair right now. I'm doing the best I can on her. But yeah, man, I make her hair. Okay, I think her hair is done. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna glue this part on her hair. Megan is Chris's best friend. Yes, she is my protector. That's right. And the way her hair is in front of her eyes is like it is in the picture. So no, I'm also gonna glue the back of her hair to say. She kind of looks like she's blind, but yeah, I can. Now that this side of her hair is kind of like that. Um, I wish I had an actual wig for her, but I couldn't find a wig at Walmart. Scissors. Her dress is basically pink, and her jacket is like blue. By the way, look, guys, let me know what your favorite R.L. Stein episode of Goosebumps, The Haunting Hour, Are You Afraid of the Dark? I used to love those freaking shows, you guys. I still do love watching those. They're comfort shows, especially The Haunting Hour, because that was my favorite show of his. Unpopular opinion, a lot of people say Goosebumps, but I love Goosebumps. I do. I even like the new show Goosebumps, but The Haunting Hour was one that always scared me when I was a kid. My grandma would watch it with me, and it means a lot to me that. Did you hear that person would? Did the boosters also bring fun? Really? It's been. Oh man, you should rewatch Goosebumps. They came out with like a new series on I think Netflix is the new Goosebumps show. It's actually really good. The reboot, it's good. I love the original Goosebumps, but the reboot was pretty cool. Especially the one with the worms. That one was really good. The one with the it's called Go Eat Worms, I believe. Gonna arm through the shirt because you see how she's wearing like the dress and she has a blue jacket. That's what I'm trying to make, and she has like a peg leg in that scene. So I'm going to make a peg. I'm going to bend her leg and give her like a new leg and yeah, hopefully that will stay on her because I'm gonna have to cut her dress because she's wearing like. Okay, now I think that was good. Hopefully it means FNAF 3 will be a bit more horror. Yeah, the new FNAF movie. Me and my brother watched it. He loved it, and I loved it too. But I do think that the first one is better, but the second one was pretty entertaining, and it was for what it needed to be. I didn't mind it. Like I thought it was a good, entertaining movie. If you ask me, in my opinion, kind of like how Megan 2.0 was kind of like a action comedy. I'm biased because Megan is my favorite no matter what movie it is. Like, if they made a movie, like if they made like an ET type movie, but with Megan instead of an alien, I would instantly fall in love with that movie with no questions asked. Now her jacket is supposed to be like it's supposed to be unzipped like this, so I might glue her jacket kind of like this, make it look like it's unzipped. You're really good at that, Chris. I'd be too afraid to mess my plush up. Yeah, the first plush I ever made. Which one was my first one? I think it was my I think it was either my Johnny Punk. No, I think it was. I can't remember. I have so freaking many of them. I can't remember which one was my first one and which one was. It was kind of her jacket on her body or on her shirt. Like, well, it's in zip. We're almost done with her. All we need the next we need to make is her prosthetic peg leg in the because in the episode I don't want to spoil it, but I'm gonna spoil it. Three, two, one. There's a scene where she gets possessed in the episode, and at the ending she gets taken by the ghost, and the ghost takes people's like it's kind of like Jeepers Creepers where they would take people's body parts and make them their own, like and take that body part and they grow on them, and they would have an extra body part. And that's what they did with her. They took her leg off and they gave her a peg leg, pretty much, and possessed her into a ghost. So she'll be like a part of like that team, and she'll be the next person to take people's parts. It's weird, but it's hard to explain it without spoiling it. Both enough 1 and 2 movies were good. I do wish they had more horror elements, but hopefully for the yeah, they weren't really scary. They were more entertaining than scary. You know, it would be cool if you made a yellow rabbit plush. I have some rabbit plushies, but I don't want to do anything to them because they were gifts from my mom. To be honest, I don't want to do anything to her leg. I might just take like brown fabric and just like tighten it to make it look like she has like a wooden leg. But the episode I'm talking about in this plushie I'm making of, her name is Carla, and she is from the episode of The Hunting Hour called Seance. And it's like a possession type of episode. And it's an episode that I used to watch literally a lot as a kid. And they used to scare the crap out of me because of the ending. And spoiler alert, this is based off the ending of the episode. So I'm going to make it like this. Um, so it's I don't want to burn myself on the glue. The glue is very hot, so I need to be careful. Um, you guys, I think she's done. I have to check out the movie you mentioned. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I think she's done. She's got the wooden leg. She's got the jacket. She's got the messed up hair. Yes, her hair isn't really accurate, but I if I would have bought like a actual hair from Walmart, which they do not have, I probably would have bought that. But she looks great, and she's ready to scare you. Let me tone down the there. She's got the jacket. Her jacket is hanging from her shoulders, but I couldn't make that. But yeah, thank you so much, Can Barbie and Ken's World. Yeah, she looks great. I really like her. And she have you seen Jazzbird's series of Glam Rocks by any chance? We got no, I haven't. I need to check those out. Thank you so much. She does look great. I think she looks great. I know people are going to. And I've heard people saying they've been wanting R.L. Stein characters made in the plushies at times, but they never make them. I would love a I would love a plush of like Slappy from Goosebumps or the Haunted Mask. I have two Goosebumps figurines of Slappy and the Haunted Mask, and I would love a like a plush of Slappy the dummy, or maybe a plush of the girl with like the Haunted Mask. I don't have good much Goosebumps merch because they're so hard to find. And Goosebumps is another series that I grew up with, and the reason I did this for live stream and I did this character was because this show used to be everything to me and my grandma. My grandma would watch this show with me all the freaking time, and having something like this feels like that part of her is with me, and it's just brings me so much freaking joy, you guys. Like, and people, people like support me and all that kind of stuff, and stuff like this makes me so freaking happy. My two newest pieces of the collection, and my mom supports, and my mom supports the fact that I have stuff like this, and she's going to go with me on adventures. I'm not sure which adventures, but I'm gonna sit her down and let the glue dry on her because there's glue dripping from her, coming from her dress. I'm gonna lay her down. Oh, but yeah, guys, I love your mom supports you. That's awesome. Yeah, she's like the best person ever, and she loves that stuff like this comforts me because my brother does weed and my brother he does drink a lot. So my mom thinks loves that I have a healthy outlet for how I deal with things, how I cope with things. Because yes, plushies to some people might be a bit childish, but to me, but truthfully, plushies can be for anybody, any gender, and any age. There shouldn't be an age limit on stuff like this because it's for people like me who have disabilities. Like if someone took this away from me, if I was carrying it around and a stranger took it from me, I would punch him in the face because, yeah, that's how much how protective I am over my plushies and stuff like that. And my grandma would love that I have this kind of stuff. Even when I lived with her, she got me like a bunch of like toys when I was a kid. Virtual, I have tons of plushies. Yeah, oh, that's so much. Yeah, I can relate to that. Ken and Barbie's world. I just hate the hate. I just hate the haters. They just think they can talk bad on the computer, and in real life, they ain't gonna say shit. They ain't gonna say anything to me because they don't know me and they don't know where I live, and they're not my friends, and they're not in my populated area. Especially in this economy, people could pr- make you mad or bully about anything. Especially in this type of economy nowadays, there's bullying freaking everywhere online and real life. Like seriously, like one of the days now, today's in age, when people complain about everything, no matter what it is, cars, movies, anything. I feel that you're doing something good for others to be hating on you. That's just pure jealousy. Yeah, my people are complaining about this kind of stuff because they can't make it themselves or they don't have the money. That's what I think. By the way, I'm drinking Fanta. We just got back from Walmart. We stopped at Circle K and we got Fanta. My brother got Sprite, but I got Fanta. Let me know what your favorite type of like pop, like type of Fanta is. I got some Fanta horror, like the Chunky Punch, the pineapple, and the orange. My favorite's probably the orange, cause yeah, yeah, pineapple Fanta's good. Yeah. Have you guys seen a trailer for the Ice Cream Man and Evil That Burn? Those look really good. I love Evil That Rise, and um I like all the Evil Dead movies, but the Evil Dead Rise is my favorite because I actually got to meet the girl, the woman who played the Ellie in the movie, and she was a great person to meet, and she was very cool. She really liked that I was passionate about horror movies and stuff. So I haven't seen that yet. What do you think of Dolly, Ken's and Barbie's World? I like Dolly. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It could have had more like you know had more like character dynamics to it, but I enjoyed it. People people nowadays are a holes and insane, not as bad as they call a duty Black Ops and voice chat, but still bad. There's too much hate in the world. It's sad. It is. It really freaking is. It's worth looking it in a weird way. I didn't care for the end. I didn't care for the end either. I think it could have had been more. I like the part where she does this. I like when she did that. That was probably the creepiest thing in that movie, where she was looking through the car, and there was blood everywhere, and she was doing this through the window. I kind of feel like what Pennywise or Art the Clown would do. Have you seen Terror? Who is everyone's favorite like type of slasher movie? What like your favorite like type of like Michael Myers, Freddy, Jason, Chucky, um, Halloweener? Hello, how are you? I did this live stream and I made the Carly from the Haunting Hour. Um, you kind of missed it, but that's what she looks like in the movie. My fa- the camera, yeah, I'm doing good. That's good, Halloweener. I favorite is Hocus Pocus, Scream, Twilight, Beetlejuice. I love all those as well. Hocus Pocus, I grew up with a lot as a kid. I freaking love that movie. The second one, but the first one, it was good. I like the second Beetlejuice more than I like the second Hocus Pocus. I'll tell you that much. And Halloween's a great franchise, and so is Scream. I like the first two Halloweens, but the third one confused me when the first saw it because it didn't have Michael Myers in it. But I didn't hate it, but it was not a Halloween movie. And four and five I thought were kind of weak, but they were entertaining. I like Jamie as a character, and then but to me, my least favorite of the Halloween movies was like the Rob Zombie ones, and then Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends was okay, but it wasn't a Michael Myers movie. It was a different guy with a Michael Myers mask killing people. I like the first Hocus Pocus better than the second. I like the first. Yeah, I do too. I didn't hate the second Hocus Pocus or Beetlejuice, but the first ones of those two are such great movies. I didn't need a sequel. But I mean, they're not bad. I have a baby Beetlejuice plush, and he's adorable. But he's not my favorite. Like, it's not my favorite Beetlejuice movie. The first one's my favorite. But I like every types of movies. Like it's you've had to try really really hard to make me hate a movie, especially a horror movie or like a horror kids movie. Because I'm so passionate about movies. So I'm so far beyond horror movies in general. The only horror movies I've seen are the Seventh Scream movies. Yeah, I haven't seen the Seventh Scream movie, but I heard it was meh. I don't. Have you seen Miss Peregrine's Children? Something at OMG I miss. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I have not seen that movie. I heard it was okay. I haven't seen it though. Yes, Helena. I freaking love Beetlejuice too. That's my favorite. Like that's one of my favorite Tim Burton movies. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie. I do want to watch it, but it's just a movie I forgot about. I heard it was kind of more of like not really like Edward Scissorhands or Beetlejuice. I heard it wasn't like those movies. I heard it was like more like an adventure movie. So I didn't really was crazy about it. Like I'm crazy about Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, or Frankie and Weenie, or Paranorman. That wasn't Tim Burton. Yeah, I love Edward Scissorhands. That's I can relate to Edward because he's kind of the guy said he's handicapped. He's more of like a misunderstood character. That's why I love those characters so much. Scream 7 is alright. Could have been better, but it continued the trend of not hating the Scream movie. I personally enjoyed it. Not my favorite. Not bad. Yeah, I heard it was okay. I might wait till it goes on streaming. I'm not rushing to go see it at theaters. Who has seen the new Scary Movie 6? It's got my baby Megan in it. It's got my favorite character in the world, Megan, in it. It's got my second favorite, Terrifier. It's got my third favorite of with Wednesday in the sky screaming it. What the heck? I just found this that went to my that phone plush. You saw Scary Movie 6 Halloween, or what did you think of it? Was it good? Was it meh? I liked all of them. I know when it's coming out with the third season. I cannot wait. I've got to watch scary movies. They sound so funny. It was just okay. Yeah, if it was just like if they focus on pretty much just one character, because these scary movies just they go from one character to another and they keep switching. They just don't stick to one character, which is it feels more like it's forced to me. The last one was at least the fifth one. The fifth one's the last one I saw, and I didn't really care for that one. I liked the scene with the Evil Dead where the girl cuts her tongue in half, because I freaking love Evil Dead 2013. But I don't really care for the full movie. But the Evil Dead part was pretty cool. I gotta say, I don't really I'm not really a fan of the older Evil Dead movies. I like the two or newer ones, and this new one's coming out looks pretty good. And I was Evil Dead Rise was just a good movie to me, and I enjoyed it. People say it's the worst. No, it's not. No Evil Dead movie's bad by any means. I just don't have like connections to the first three with Ash. Ash is a great character, but I don't really find him that heroic. But his movies are good. I'm just not crazy about them. A little fun. The original Scream, the original name first was going to be Scary Movie, but said for Scary Movie of Perry though. Yeah, I didn't know that. Have you guys seen the movie called the Ugly Stepsister? I actually have that movie right now. This is the last movie I watched, and I watched it today. It's a good movie, but it's in like a different language. Yeah, I haven't seen it either, Kinnabar. Yeah, it's in like a Hispanic language, and the release I have is actually a bootleg copy of it. I cannot find this on DVD literally anywhere. Online in stores, nowhere. I looked and looked and looked and looked, and I could not find it. But I found a bootleg of it on eBay or eBay. Yeah, eBay. But I love it to come with special features, but it doesn't. It is a bit of a slow burn, but I loved it, and it's part of like the Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, Twisted Childhood Universe type of thing. But it's one of the better ones. And are you guys excited about the new Pinocchio ones coming out? I really am. It looks really good. I've heard you talk about it. I've I've heard you talk about it, but I don't know anything about it. I bought some horror movies that I might do a video of them soon. Yeah, you should. I'd watch it. Trust me, I would. I love your videos, Helena. You're a great friend of mine, and I really hope you're doing well. I'll watch any of your videos. Whenever I watch people's videos, I comment them. Like some videos, I comment on people's videos, but when I type on Facebook or Instagram, YouTube likes to be a little bit sketchy sometimes with that kind of stuff. So I put in FB or IG because if you type on Facebook or Instagram, sometimes the comments get filtered out for some reason. I don't know why. It's dumb. So YouTube can be a bit sketchy sometimes, but yeah, I've talked about yeah. Ellie stepsister is like it's a really like gross movie. YouTube sucks sometimes. Yeah, I know it does. Um, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's a scene with a freaking tapeworm That's what I'm gonna say. But seriously, it's worth checking out if you're a fan of like the Winnie the Pooh horror movies or the Mickey Mouse. I did not like the Mickey Mouse Trap horror movie. I thought the movie sucked, but I like the other ones. Like I loved the second Winnie the Pooh, the Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. I thought it was okay, and I picked the Baby the Reckoning on DVD. I thought that one was great, great movie. Is it a masterpiece? No. Does a horror movie doesn't need to be a masterpiece? No, because your opinion makes it a masterpiece because you're a fan of that movie. There are people who would say Megan's not a masterpiece. I'm like, well, I like it, so I think it's a masterpiece. It's any movie you say it's a masterpiece. Some people, at least one or two people, might not find it a masterpiece. It's your opinion that matters, you know. Have you seen Jurassic Park or World yet? Um, I'm not. I To be honest, I haven't seen them yet. I've seen the first couple of Jurassic Parks. I'm not the biggest fan of the newer ones. I like Megan, and Megan is a masterpiece. Yes, I obviously you're. Excuse me. Obviously, you, you and me are like twins when it comes to people. When it comes to fans of Megan, like seriously, Ken and Barbie's or you're literally one of the one of my best friends, really, because you know how much I love Megan. You know how much Megan means to me, and you're a fan as well. Have you seen the I Know What You Did Last Summer movies? I loved the first two. I heard the new one was pretty good. Have you seen the new one? To me, Megan 2.0 are masterpiece perfection. Yes, I agree. I agree, Megan. You guys want to see my freaking DVDs of Megan 2? I got these two. But the unrated version of these movies, um, they're pretty good. I seen the new one is pretty good actually. Yeah, I need to see the second or the new I we did last summer. Yeah, I bought the movies too. Yeah, I bought this one when it came out 3 years ago, and this still is in perfect shape. This one I got when it came out. They were $20, but they're worth it. Especially a guy especially for me. I call myself the biggest Megan fan on the planet because I have all the dolls, all the figurines, all the plushies. I got to meet Megan, so I call myself the biggest Megan fan on the planet, and that's just how I call myself. To me, Jurassic World 2015 is perfection. I might check that out. I heard that one wasn't too bad. Yes, you are the biggest fan. I love that. Yeah, I'm the biggest Ghostface fan. Yes, you're Halloweener. I saw your Ghostface popcorn bucket video. That those I tried looking for the Pennywise one and the Chucky one at AMC. I could not find them. I want to get the Chucky one to go with my Megan popcorn bucket because those are my two favorite characters. And the Arthur Clown Santa one, I couldn't find any of those. I found them online. Scalpers selling them for freaking ridiculous prices, man. Ridiculous prices for those, especially the Terrifier one. So couldn't pick those up, sadly. But yeah, Chucky has a series show on Netflix, I think. Um, I think he has. There's three. I think there's three seasons. There's season one, season two, and season three. I don't know those on DVD. I liked the first season. The second and third one, I didn't care for that much because they were very like they went too off the road with Chucky. If you ask me, on the TV show, I love Chucky. I love him. He's my second favorite horror character of all time. But I do not like the Chucky movies after. See the Chucky. Scalpers are buying them and reselling them online for a lot of money. I know, especially for the freaking Terrifier, Chucky, Megan, um, Annabelle, Sam from Trick or Treat, Wednesday. All those characters, all those IP characters, are selling for ridiculous amounts. And I think that's sad because people, scalpers ruin everything for collectors, especially collectors for horror stuff like or any kind of anything. It's ridiculous. I really want that freaking Terrifier popcorn bucket. I agree. Me too. Scalpers suck. They were collecting the Jaguars FNAF and the figures. Stores are literally extremely limited on stock and scalp. Yeah, stores are literally selling the. People are literally taking something like this, something like this, and selling them online for $10,000 trillion. By the way, guys, let me know what is your favorite like Blumhouse production besides Megan, because Megan's my favorite. Let me know. I know you guys love Megan too, but and I've talked about Megan 10,000 trillion times, but let me know what your favorite Blumhouse movie is besides Megan, because other than Megan, Black Phone might be my favorite. I like the second one even more because the second Black Phone movie is literally like everything. It's scary. It's got atmosphere to it. It's got great character development in it. It's got great directing. The special gore effects are great. But what's your favorite scene in the first Black Phone? My favorite scene was when he simply gave him eggs and bacon, and the kid asked, "Did you poison me with this?" And he's like, "Eat it? Don't eat it. I'm going back upstairs." That scene was just oh chilling. The second Megan is funnier, and I love how Megan started. Then he became singing Maxwell. I know. The scene where she sings to Gemma was so freaking funny. My mom was laughing. My mom actually liked this one, like the second one better. The second one's just entertaining, man. The second Megan, the second Friends of Freddy's, the second Black Phone. I love these. I don't know why people hate any of those, especially Megan too, obviously. With the end of the series, I got buying Toy Chica. Hopefully, I get. Yeah, I need to get a plus of the grabber. Yeah, Halloween, or you got to get one. My favorite Blumhouse movie is FNAF and FNAF 2. Yeah, I love those. I don't think there's a bad Blumhouse movie if you ask me. I like pretty much everything they made. Um, First is Megan, then Black Phone, then Finds of Freddy's, then Annabelle, maybe. So I have a plushie of Annabelle too. I just don't know where she is at the moment. What is the horror movie you guys have seen that really like made you like jump or like genuinely like chilled, like scared? For me, for me, it was this scene in this 2008 movie called Autopsy, and there's a scene where the main character she finds her boyfriend in a room. She's about to save him, but she turns on the lights and his organs are literally hanging from the freaking ceiling. And she comforts him before she turns out the machine that keeps him alive, and he just dies. Which is just like horrifying, heartbreaking scene, man. Jesus. Halloween always scares me. I'm such a scaredy cat. Yeah, I know. There's specific movies that I do want to tell you about that I don't want you to get scared of. Like the only horror movie that I would recommend to people who are scary, who are more sensitive, is like Megan or Chucky or Wednesday. The more of like the sillier characters. I like scaring myself sometimes though. Yeah. If you like scaring yourself sometimes, you should check out this movie. You should check out Have you seen Poltergeist? Ken's Barbie's World. I love Poltergeist, the original. The remake is not good, but I love Poltergeist, and it's very sad what happened to that little girl in that movie. That's very sad. Oh yeah, you love it. It's a PG, so it's a kids horror movie, and it's made by what's the freaking name? Steven Spielberg made that movie. The guy who made Jaws. And it's a great movie. Have you seen the Black Friday with Bruce Campbell? No, I want to though. I can't find it for cheap anywhere. Do you play video games? I don't think you talked about them or not. I used to, my brother Austin is down the hall next to my brother Patrick's room. We play video games sometimes on his well, I've watched him play it. I never played it, but all right, guys, it's about to be an hour, so I'm gonna get off here because my battery's dying. Um, but I appreciate you all for coming out here and chatting with me and stopping by the horde the horde zone, I guess. Um, but I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I love this Bessie. I had fun. Yeah, it was fun making this. It was fun making Carla. She's definitely going to be in other videos for sure. And I have more plans for live streams. I just have things going on, you guys. I've tried to make make videos when I can. What?
I have a question.
What?
Your live stream?
Yeah. My brother wanted to check on me. This was a fun stream. I'm glad I was able to catch this one. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to include her, Carla, in more videos and more outings and stuff. I'm going to take her with me. Like I said, having characters like this made or into a plushie, the characters that I watched with my grandma means so much to me, and Carla is literally having a piece of my grandma with me. So yeah, but what it means, that was nice for your brother to check on you. Yeah, he was showing me something like some type of joke on his phone. He's a great guy. He's a great kid, man. I love my brother so freaking much. Also have this for stream judges in a spot. You can do them at a moment. I had to return to YouTube properly. Yeah. Come to YouTube anytime you want, man. But yeah. But what do we say, guys? I got a mess to clean up with movies and dolls and plushes and fabric and stuff. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'll try to make more videos when I can. Just life and my mental health and my just life in general with my brother and all that kind of stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably I'll make like a short or something tomorrow. I'll do something special for you guys. But let me say, guys, me and Megan, Carla, and the rapper are going to sign off here. And yeah, sweet dreams are one indeed. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all take care. And me and the care and the my cover buddies say thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video tomorrow. So yeah, good night, Jurassic does stuff and upload and stream whatever you can. I know bad mental health can get With me, say guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Peace out. Don't forget to stay creepy. Thank you for watching. Bye bye, guys.